Hello boys, girls, and it's YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a review on this knife right here. This is the BRS Barebones 2.0. Let's get all the boring shit out of the way. The overall length for this knife is 10 inches. The blade steel is 154 cm. The style of the blade is a Tanto style blade. The handles are stainless steel. These pivots right here use a T10, and the Zen screws use a T6, and so do the spacer screws. There are some issues with this knife that are a bit annoying when it comes to flipping. I'm going to be talking about that right now. This nipple right here, when you get it, it comes sharp, and when you're doing tricks like the index rollover and the Y2K, and where you're just rolling over it, you can definitely feel it's there, and it raws up your it beats the fuck out of your finger, and after a while your finger becomes super raw, so you have to stop flipping because it actually hurts to flip, because this nipple right here likes to just rub on you and be annoying. So there's an easy way to fix it. All you got to do is grab a file and then file the edges right here. And also this Zen cup right here, it comes very, very sharp out of the box. I still haven't fixed it. All I had to do was, adjust the way I flip. I used to flip a bit up here, and, I just had to adjust the way I flipped. You can fix it, though, with sandpaper. I wouldn't really recommend taking a file to it unless it's a small file, because, if you use a file, you'll probably end up scratching this side right here. Onto the design of the knife. I really do love the design of the knife. The knife is beautiful, in my opinion. It looks badass. The style of the handles, the pattern, it just looks amazing. This pattern actually does give you a bit of, a grip when you're flipping, because the insides right here are a little bit sharp. So you can definitely, keep a hold of the knife when you're doing stuff like that. Like fanning with this knife is amazing. Doing, momentum-based tricks with this knife is, just 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I really do like heavier knives over lighter knives. Heavier knives versus lighter knives is completely subjective. It's up to you if you like heavier knives versus lighter knives. I'll leave a link where you can get this knife in the description on Blade HQ. However, I do not recommend you buy this knife new. The reason I do not recommend you buy this knife new is because for an extra 40 or 50 bucks, you can probably buy a BRS replicant. It is 225 bucks, and you can get a BRS replicant for like 260 or 280 bucks. In pretty good condition. If you can find this knife for like 150 bucks or 200 bucks, then yeah, I'd probably recommend it. But other than that, it's definitely not worth 225 bucks. You could buy a replicant for a bit more dosh. I do love the way it flips, and aerials with this knife are amazing. I'm kind of scared to flip around my dog, so I almost screwed up there. Aerials with this knife are just lovely because of the weight. 0G chaplains are just golden. If you like heavier knives, and I guess how Stitches said, if you appreciate heavier knives, then you'll definitely like this knife. There is a problem with BRS screws that's on all their knives, is that the heads love to snap off, and people are just missing screws from their knives because the heads snap off. I haven't had that happen to me, clearly, and hopefully it never does happen to me. This knife is great quality. I did already snap off the tip, however. See if I can get this in frame. I have to go in the shadow so it actually focuses. The tip right there is snapped off, as you can see, and I flip this knife everywhere I go because I love it so much, and the knife comes razor sharp when you get it. It's already fucked my finger up pretty good, and I already kind of fucked up the edge already from dropping it on concrete. But there are no scratches on the handles, and yeah, this knife is pretty good. If you can find it for a good price, I do recommend you get this knife, but do not get it new, because you can get a replicant for a bit more money. Yeah, that was just my review. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. It's a really good knife if you can find it, used and in good condition for like under 200 bucks. But other than that, don't get it new. That's just all I gotta say. But if you already have a replicant or something, and you want to get this knife, go ahead. Yeah, perfect. But if you're gonna get this knife over a replicant, don't. That's all I gotta say. See you guys. Have a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Bye.